All right, guys, so we got this clip right here. These are going to be 2 clips that we're going to use to do this transition. We're going to use After Effects. We're going to use the dynamic link. All right, so we got both clips, took them from Premiere, and now we're in After Effects. So the first thing you want to do is take that second clip below and let's put it on top. Swap these out. I'm going to hit Control D. I'm going to duplicate this. Just cut it right there. So now I've got this duplicated clip up top. I'm going to right click and I'm going to go to Time and I'm going to go to Freeze Frame. So what that does, that gives us a freeze frame of this clip right here. So now we've got the still frame. So we're going to pre-compose this scene, but before we pre-compose, we're going to go to the mask tool, which is the pen tool right up here, and we're going to draw right around the glasses we want to cut out. And then it just got the glass part, so you got to go here, click that down, click mask, click invert. And also you click this down arrow right here, feather it just a little bit so it's not so harsh. Okay, now let's go ahead and pre-compose this layer. Now what pre-composing is the same thing as nesting. It's the nesting version of After Effects. Let's hit OK. All right, now we got to make these 3D layers. So you hit this box icon right here to make this a 3D layer. Hit motion blur, that right there, and that gives us a motion blur. And we're going to do that to the bottom as well. So now we've made this both a 3D layer. You're going to open up your window, hit 2 views, just so that you can kind of see how everything looks. Okay, so when we hit this drop down arrow, we want to put keyframes and anchor point, position, and scale, just to be safe. We might not use the scale keyframe, so we're going to drag that all the way to the end because we want it to end in the exact same point as the original video clip that's actually playing out, because right here this is just a still frame. So we're going to take the Z-axis right here on this the second view, and we're going to pull that all the way out. Then use the Y to kind of position it to be in the center. Okay. And we're going to go till that eye is, that sunglasses is right there where you can't see it anymore. So the next thing you want to do now is also go to that bottom layer and you want to go to transform, and let's do scale, position, and also anchor. So now as we're going to play it, it's going to come in, but you want that bottom layer to get smaller as this one comes in. So say right there. Let's just do the scale tool. The scale tool will do the same thing so that we don't have to move it back. So we're going to scale that down. Move this up so it just looks like as it's coming out, the other clip is getting smaller as well. Let's keep going. Scale it down some more. Keep going. Let's scale it down some more. Zoom in. Make sure that we don't scale it too far down so there's no black spots or anything. See how that plays out. And that's pretty much it. Let's select these and do easy in, and that's you hold F9 after you select them, and select these 2, do F9. Let's get rid of these, and let's let it render out. Now if you do get some black spots like right there, what we can do, we can add the motion tile tool So go to effects and preset, go to motion tile. We'll drop that right there. And what we want to do is we're gonna go to mirror edges, and we want to take this up to 200, and the output height we're gonna make that 200. So now we get rid of some of that black that you see. So let's run it back. And that is how you do that effect. If you like tutorials like this, hit the follow button, hit the subscribe button. I'm going to be doing a lot of these tutorials, teaching y'all how to get better with After Effects, Premiere, and everything else that I do. So let's go, y'all.